Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. With me, as always, is Ike and cameraman, and Lincoln took off. Okay, so today I thought I'd do a little comparison of all the Drunk Elephant moisturizers that they have out, which is currently 3. The Bora Barrier Cream kind of snuck in there, but probably arguably the most popular one is the Protini cream, I would say, if I had to guess. But the Lala cream was kind of their original OG cream, and they had pretty good success with this. Initially, when this came out, I don't know if any of you remember this, it did not have an airless jar packaging. It just had a regular jar packaging. Now they've upgraded it, and they've kind of made that their go-to for all of their products. And now they're refillable, which is awesome. So less waste. And if you want to recycle the bottom part of it, you can bring it into Sephora. Certain Sephoras collect empty products to recycle. And I just noticed the local Ulta near me now has the same setup as well. I know the one from Ulta you can bring in, I believe, any brand. Not certain about Ulta, what their rules are, but it's nice. So all 3 of these are fragrance free, which is nice for sensitive skin. They all have various textures. I would say if you have oily or acne prone skin, the Protini is probably going to be your friend. If you have extremely dry skin, the Lala is great. And for redness or damaged barrier or irritated skin, the Bora is going to be probably a nice option for you. So for these, I've got alternatives. They're more affordable than all these. These are all great. Nothing wrong with them. They are expensive. The nice thing is if you do the refillable thing, it saves you a couple bucks, which isn't huge, but it adds up if you're a fan of it. So I will personally say my favorite out of all of these is probably been the Protini up until about a year ago, where my most recent jar Protini foamed almost anytime I put it on over anything. This most recent refill, I have not had that experience now. So I'm not sure if there's a pH issue or what. They did have a recall of a few of them. So my most recent jar I'm liking more. However, I found a dupe that I actually like better. So, and it's much more affordable. But it's still a nice option. I have a lot of friends that use this one and love it. The Bora Barrier Cream is probably my least favorite of them. I just found it to be a little bit thick, not enjoyable to use, and I didn't find myself benefiting much from it. However, if you have a damaged skin barrier, irritated skin, flaky skin, things like that, a lot of people really like it for that, so nothing wrong with that. And the Lala is great for winter time when your skin is super dry. I like using it for that. The Protini is great for mixing in like bronzer and things like that. And the Lala cream has a really nice light whippy texture to it. And the Bora cream has just a solid cream texture. So they each have their own kind of personality, and they each have their unique benefits and will work differently for different skin types. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the Bora Barrier, and I've got some alternatives. So this one's geared towards sensitive, damaged, skin barrier damaged, redness prone skin. It's fragrance free. The star ingredients of this one, we've got shea butter, jojoba seed oil, marula oil, rosehip oil, squalane, resveratrol, EGCG, which is better than trying to pronounce the name of it, astaxanthin, ceramides, and matrixyl 3000 peptide duo. So it's got a lot of nice oils in it, which are great for skin, as well as some good antioxidants to protect skin. So let's see. I'll give this one a little. There we go. So it's got a nice thick texture to it. It's a cream texture. This one's probably the thickest out of all of them, but it will work well for skin. It probably might be a better night cream for most people as well, because it is pretty thick. But if you live somewhere where it's really dry or winter and things like that, it can be nice for that. So for acne prone skin, there are several ingredients of note that I want to mention. So if you have acne prone skin, can't say I didn't warn you. For acne prone skin, we have cetearyl alcohol, evening primrose oil, jojoba seed oil, squalane, sorbitol isostearate, palmitic acid, stearic acid, vitamin E, and carbomer. So a lot of acneogenic ingredients, and a handful of these are extremely acneogenic, such as the palmitic and stearic acid. So acne prone skin, just BOLO. What is it? Be on the lookout. Is that the term cops use? BOLO. Be on the lookout. So, okay. So for some dupes and alternatives, I've got the Pacifica Vegan Ceramide Barrier Face Cream, which is $14. So This one is 70. This one is 14. You can add up pretty quickly. The savings would be $56. Which, yeah, the challenge with Pacifica is they're always changing their lineup. So if you fall in love with this, will this be available a year from now? I have no idea. But it's a nice option. This one's got ceramides, shea butter. It's got peptide, amino acid. It's fragrance-free. Great for dry, barrier comprised, and normal skin types. And for acne-prone skin, it's pretty friendly. It only contains cetyl and cetearyl fatty alcohols. Okay, next up is a little-known brand, BioClarity. Their Skin Smoothie Gel Moisturizer for 24-hour hydration. It's $19. It's at Amazon. This brand was at Ulta for a while, too, and I have a handful of their items, and they're really nice and affordable brand. I don't know why they didn't take off more. I don't know. Maybe it's the name. Maybe it's the marketing. I have no idea why some brands succeed and some fail miserably. I don't know. So this one contains shea butter, jojoba oil, argan oil, ceramides, and vitamin C. It's fragrance-free. It's, again, geared towards dry, sensitive skin types. This one, again, not the best for acne-prone skin. It contains 7 acneogenic ingredients, but it's overall a nice brand. Where is this one made? Well, it doesn't really say. It says distributed by Adica Health in San Diego. So I have no idea. I should have saved the box. Okay, next up is... I've got one more alternative. This one is the more expensive one on the list. The Paula's Choice Omega Complex Lightweight Face Moisturizer. This one's $39, so you're still saving about $30. $31? $21. God, my math is so bad. That's embarrassing. Anyway, $21. Maybe it's 31. 21. 21 bucks. 21 bucks. Hang on. 31 bucks. Okay, anyway, what is it, cameraman? What's 70 minus 39? It's 31, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's embarrassing. Sorry. Not that best at math. I didn't do great at math either. Anyway, this one contains shea butter, Bora seed oil, ceramides. It's fragrance-free. This one's geared towards dry, sensitive, damaged skin barriers. This one's a little bit more friendly for acne-prone skin. It's got 4 ingredients of note and no major comedogenic ingredients. So that makes it a nice option. Okay, next up, I'm going to talk about the Lala cream. The Lala Retro Whipped Cream. This one is going to be geared towards dry, sensitive, extremely dry skin types and skin with the loss of elasticity and loss of firmness. It's fragrance-free, but it's got a really nice whipped texture to it, which feels a little bit lighter than the borage seed oil. So this one's nice. So for featured ingredients, we've got watermelon seed oil, which is an absolutely amazing ingredient. Watermelon seed oil is such a great antioxidant and hydrating ingredient. It makes it awesome. Then we've got baobab seed oil, passion fruit seed oil, marula seed oil, ceramides, vitamin E, and plantain leaf extract. So the whipped texture of this just makes it really nice. It's light, but it's giving you a lot of good moisture without feeling heavy on the skin at the same time. Typically, I'd prefer to use this one at night because it does feel nice, but on days when my skin is super dry, this one's a really nice option. And it's $64. I have no idea how they pick their prices, but anyway, 64 bucks. And for some dupes and alternatives, for acne-prone skin, we have a few ingredients. We've got isopropyl, isostearate, glycerol stearate C, cetearyl alcohol, palmitic acid, stearic acid, cetereth, 20, vitamin E, carbomer, so a ton, again. So for some alternatives, we've got the e.l.f. Pure Skin Moisturizer, which is 12 bucks, so that saves you a ton. I'm not going to pretend to do the math. It saves you $52, unless I'm wrong. So, contains the ceramides, phytosphingosine, cholesterol, vitamin E, fragrance-free option, and really nice for normal and combination skin types, and pretty friendly for acne-prone skin option. Next up, this is going to be the more expensive one. It's the Regimen Lab Cream, which is really nice. It's 44 bucks, so it's a little bit pricey, but it still saves you 20 bucks. This one's got ceramides, cholesterol, bisabolol, vitamin E. It's fragrance-free. It's going to be geared towards dry and damaged skin. For acne-prone skin, it's pretty friendly with the exception of mistric acid and vitamin E. Vitamin E, not so bad. Mistric acid can be a tough one. So I will link to this one below. It's really nice. I haven't used this one in a little while, so let's see if I can get the pump to go. It's tough. I haven't used this one in a couple weeks, so now the pump seems to be kind of clogged. It might take some manpower to... Oh, hang on. Well, I'll keep working on it. There we go. Okay, so now it's kind of... There we go. What a mess. Okay, I made a mess, but that's okay. Because I'm in charge. Okay. Next up is the Skinfix Barrier Triple Lipid Peptide Cream, which is another nice option. It's $54. So not as much savings here, but this one's got some really nice ingredients. It's got ceramides, vitamin E, phytosphingosine. It's really nice for dry skin. It's fragrance-free, certainly geared towards dry and sensitive skin types. And they have the same recycling package refillable thing as well, which is nice. Can't go wrong with Skinfix. They pretty much do a great job all the time. I mean, Drunk Elephant, at least I know, typically there's not going to be a heavy fragrance to the stuff, so. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to wipe this off my hand with these really old wet wipes. Paula's Choice Gentle Cleansing Cloths, which are dry, but good enough for right now. Very dry. They're sealed pretty good, but I guess, I don't know. When did they even come out with this? I have no idea what year. It could be 5 years old, I don't know. Oh, no, it's not 5 years old, but anyway. Okay, last but not least, the Protini, probably their most talked about product, arguably, that they have made is probably, this is it, this most popular one. This is the one that little kids want. Yeah. $69, geared towards normal, dry, oily, and combination skin types. Great for aging skin. So if you are getting a little bit older, you're noticing fine lines and wrinkles, this is a great one to have in your routine. It's got 9 different peptides. It's got several amino acids. It's got vitamin E. It's great for skin that's aging, fine lines, or if you're 12, I guess you could use it. But be careful with some of the other products. I know some kids are using some of their harsh products, like the peel, not good. Youthful skin should not be using acids and things like that unless they're supervised or under the care of a dermatologist. So, gel cream makes this a nice one for the morning routine. It's got a wonderful texture to it. It's really nice because I can mix this in with my bronzing drops, no problem. And it soaks in pretty nicely. It doesn't look too greasy or shiny. Really versatile product overall. I think that's what people end up liking this because it's so versatile. You can use it morning, evening. It's great for oily skin, dry skin, aging skin, youthful skin, whatever. For acne-prone skin, it's probably the most friendly product. It's only got 4 ingredients of note, so it's a nice option to have. And dupes and alternatives for this one, I've got a handful of them. First off is the NEOGEN Dermalogy High R Exosome Cream, which is $12. This product has become one of my favorite products of all time. I love it. I tend to prefer it to the Protini, and it saves me a lot of money. It saves me $57 every time I don't purchase a Protini. So it's nice, and it's got peptides in there. It's got Cica-derived exosomes and amino acids. Fragrance-free. Yeah, so it's pretty friendly for most skin types. Dry, sensitive, oily, and acne-prone as well. Highly recommend if you haven't tried it, give it a whirl because I love it. And I think most people that will try it will love it as well. So, see if I can balance that. There we go. Okay, next up is the Acure Radically Rejuvenating Whipped Night Cream, which I could say this might be a good option for this and the Lala cream. It's got the texture of the Lala cream, but the ingredients of the Protini. So it's kind of a match for both. It's $19. It's got peptides, marula oil, amino acids, vitamin E, water lily. It's fragrance-free. So, again, it's got similar texture to Lala cream, the light whippiness, but the ingredients of the Protini. So, which one do you like? If you like both of them, then it might be a nice option. I prefer to use this one at night. It's too thick for me in the daytime, but at night it's great. And you can certainly pair this with retinoids, sandwich your retinoids in between, things like that. It's really nice. And then last but not least is the Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Cream, which is $26. It's got polypeptides, it's got amino acids, it's got bacillus folic acid, ferment, vitamin E, fragrance-free, gelish cream. This one is a great nighttime cream. It's great for soothing. For acne-prone skin, it's got 88 ingredients of note, so be cautious. And then there's 2 other products I want to mention. And this is the brand Sienna Rose, and they're at Walmart, but they have some nice dupes or alternatives for Drunk Elephant products. They've got 4 of them. They've got these 2. Then they've got the dupe to the Drunk Elephant Retinoid, and then the dupe to the Drunk Elephant Bouncy Bright Facial. These are nice. They're made in China. I have no idea what's going to happen with the price of them. They do have a chemical smell, but they're fragrance-free, and the ingredients are very, very similar. So these are something, if you're on a budget, worth maybe considering. So, yeah. So these are what I've got for Drunk Elephant, and I think whatever skin type you might have, I hope you found a dupe or an alternative that will work for you, or if you don't mind paying more, hopefully this has helped you make a decision which Drunk Elephant moisturizer you want to pick up, or just start with the dupe. My favorite of this whole pile would hands down be the NEOGEN. So I just love it. And then probably second the Claire's. So yeah. Anyway, curious from you guys if you have some thoughts on any of these, or Drunk Elephant thoughts, or whatever drunk thoughts, leave them too. That'll make a great, in my newsletter I'm doing a crazy comment of the week. So if you do write a drunk comment, that might make a good one. So think about that. Okay. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Bye, guys.